I mean, I've met the man himself, so there's that. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the Heavensturn. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known in my homeland of Higanashi as the Ryo Metsuku, and it is my delegation's sole charge to share our Heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heavensturn is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there is a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the Far East we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. And this year, that beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decided to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, serve as mascots. Winsomely dressed in draconic attire, we are certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon them. However, when the real Boyu, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you're an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interest. Loath though I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In doing so, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. Also, I'm very sorry if my voice is rough. I did just get it back not too long ago. You have my things. To begin, I ask that you seek out the Ryo Bugyo. For want of passerby, she decided to wander around the plaza with her hatchling. When you find her, pray ask for her account of our dilemma, thence help us find a solution. It's so cute. Oh, curious about our delegation too, are you? That is, well, for I was just about to introduce our mascot to, Reinetier, to this young lady. So fucking cute, man. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu? And why do you have him dressed in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of the Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him wiggling his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the mighty and majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished project is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I just don't know what Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. No, the Chocobo chick ran away! Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. Perhaps because you're not using language understood here. You come at the Ryu Metsuki's behest. I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share a mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I can't see what I'm doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I'd be most eager to hear it. Adorable is well and good, but you can't forget other things. Yeah, you may want to talk more about the Ryu. Talk about the Ryu, you say? Relentlessly explaining tradition, I had hoped to initiate it the peoples throughout our mascot. You believe this is not enough? Yeah, people don't understand what it is. It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Riko's Sukus once more, and... Oh, well, yeah, you know, he's gone, right? Little Chocobo disappeared with the girl. Your power of observation. Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Who wants to play? Followed after the girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly! Please, adventure. Sorry. Will you not help with the search? Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern. The drowning one, was it? If we find her, I dare say we will find Risuku. I am butchering words, but that is to be expected. So freaking adorable. I just got done leveling some paladin again. I just need to level some other stuff, and then I'll only have 4 more levels before Omni. Woohoo! Ah, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can clear things up. The lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest what that is. To your face, it's a chocobo chick wearing a costume. Ah, then you must be speaking of the odd little creature I spotted a few moments ago. It was wearing what looked like a dragon costume and was following after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went, though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the Ryo-Metsuki told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I could have avoided the Oh, I dare say I know now why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with this guardswoman a little more, in case she is aught else of note to share. Once I'm finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let us reconvene at the Bulcourt Hall. Okay, simple enough. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's a feeling of, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the feeling. It sucks. Well, and also I've been playing around, like, with, hardware acceleration on and off. I think it's just because I haven't recorded or streamed in a while because I've been too busy working. But, like, I have it off because the freaking alerts lag. But also with it off, I can't see the volume of the audio mixers. So, I gotta see if it actually works on a stream day. And then, if it doesn't work to fix the alert thing, then I'm just gonna have it on, and the alerts are just gonna have to suffer for it until I get a new PC, sadly. Or at least until I build the new PC. I still gotta get to parts. But right now I can't afford it. I gotta work more and more. A young glass and a chocobo trick? I spied them walking past the Aetheryte. Though I couldn't say where they went from there. It appears the girl and the chocobo passed through the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay, let's see. Where else could they be? Hello? Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. I know the last you're about. Sibley's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant, a good friend of mine, in fact. You'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for a good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Any road, she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there. You've learned something of note. Continue scouring the lower deck. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick? She passed by here just earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help, but she told me she was fine, that she was heading to the Ashless River, though I left it at that. I can't help but worry for her out there on her own. I hope you find her soon. I believe you have enough information on Sibley's whereabouts. Make your way to Bulwark Hall and report your findings to the Ryu Bugyo. I am absolutely butchering words. It's horrible. There you are, by your triumphant expression. I dare hope you've learned something of the little girl and our mascot. They went to a river, probably to fish. So the girl simply was headed for the Ageless River. That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I had been under the impression that they were one and the same, but be it their folklore or their status in mortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. I suppose it's little wonder why Sibley looked so puzzled during our first encounter. When next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of her mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us. And if I remember correctly, that's Lower Limnos. Limsa Lomenza. Oh my god, I love the word Limsa Lomenza. Still remember day one of playing this. That narrator did the name so much justice. And it's the only reason I know how to pronounce Lim Lane. Oh my gosh, Etherite, please. Oh no, it's Middle Linosa. I am dumb. I don't visit Linosa as much as I used to. I spent most of my time here. Now I spend like the majority of my time in Gridania. But half the time now, I don't even spend all my time in freaking Primal because it's always empty here. It's just always empty and it's sad. There. I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. Huh? You're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Okay. Thank the kami we found you, Sibley. And the lady in the fancy helmet, too. How did you know my name? Well, you see, what happened was... the typical way my sister always starts everything. I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot, but your chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Hurry, wait a moment. In the course of searching for Rinosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you're not adverse, would you not talk, uh, not talk to us about it? It's alright. My papa, he's heading to Hinagashi for a trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea. But then I found out that Limlane wasn't chosen this Heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So, that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my favor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend you an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just need to recall a suitable one, something that ideally features the ocean. Oh my god. Quack, quack, quack! Oh, what's getting you into, you little one? Curious what lies that way, are you? It's a place called Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appear there after the calamity, and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls changing the course of a river. I believe I have a perfect tale for you, Sibley. One that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls that we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a furious omen. I also apologize, the dog is barking in the background. Ryubu has a mind to make for the Woad Whisper Canyon. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They would provide the perfect setting for my tale. Don't want to hit the goo-boo. Wait, seriously? You didn't even go actually to the waterfall? Wow. Sag. Alright, guess close enough. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea, but, as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just the one Ryu. Nay, there exists myriads of individuals, all of whom have their own tales, and the creature I will speak about is the Shiryu, one of the four lords, whose legend holds birthed a great waterfall in the Far East. Quay! Hehe, that does sound exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yedex flows the One River, and its plentiful water nourishes nearby lands. In age past, it said Shiryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its course, and in doing so gave rise to a waterfall. The Dragon's Struggle. While it is not widely known, Shiryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected the people from disasters of water. Disasters like storms and flood. Indeed, long ago it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast such as Shiryu. And while no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered onto Shiryu one of their daughters. However, Shiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl, so merely know the villager's plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent thing is Shiryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. Oh, I remember trying to get the doggo from him. He was a butt about getting that dog. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beasts we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Shiryu and wish your father safe travels in calm waters. That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Reinetsuko as well. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Shiryu. Now you can praise Shiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story. Well, I mean, I've met the man himself, so there's that. I mean, might as well. Let's do it. Straight from the serpent's mouth. You mean to say you met the great Shiryu himself? To think that he was more serpentine in nature. If this is true, we would be able to celebrate him in the year of the snake as well. Yeah, he is more of a snake than a dragon. Now that I think on it, miss, you said that no written record exists of that tale. How did you come to know it? Astute observation, Sibylle. You see, my family is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Shiryu. As long ago as the event took place, there's no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then it is by the grace of Shiryu that I am here, alive. Thus, I have made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back from the time you followed after Sibylle, it is as if you have been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was watching over me. Just like an honest-to-God review. With this, I know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue to doing so for as long as Shiryu reigns in the heavens. Come, let's head back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry, now would we, Sibylle? Run, little chickaboo! Unless we all go together and I don't have to actually fly all the way. Nope, I actually have to fly all the way back. This is fine. Honestly, the Amaro song is one of the most relaxing songs out of all the mount music. I love it. I love the Amaro mount. It's one of my favorites. I'm still a little congested, I feel. I should probably get some soup or something. I had some potato soup like a few days ago, and that was really helpful. Alright, back. I'll take the lift. It's close enough. It's close enough. It'll be fine. I was thinking about maybe streaming today, but I don't know if my voice is actually up to it, especially after doing this, which is going to be about an hour. I don't know how long I've been streaming because, again, with the hardware acceleration off, I can't see what's up with OBS proper. I might just turn it back on because I rarely get alerts. There you are, adventurer. At least you wonder. Young Sibylle is now safely home, and I have just appraised Ryu Metsuku of our fruitful outing. I kind of wish I could turn off the bard music or whatever's playing. It's kind of really loud. Now that I have discovered a more suitable approach to my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers. Though I regret to impose upon you once more, your support with Sibley was most helpful. Might you accompany me while I make my rounds about the area? Sure. With your discerning eyes, I am certain that you could readily identify those who might be reciprocated to our message. What do you say? Let's go. I'm truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. The Ryobuku are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave the Ryu and find me a secret area or by speaking to them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have company again, return to the original location, aka everything we already know. Honestly, I like to kind of skip those, mostly because they all just say the same thing. It's one of the few things that are skippable. If it's just telling you how to do a thing you already know how to do, it's very skippable. What the hell is that chocobo chick supposed to be dressed up as? Reinetier's here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu. Dragons of the Far East. It is held that these creatures have mastery over water, and a sailor such as yourself may benefit from knowing about them. If you ask me, it looks more like a sea serpent. Hold it! It wouldn't have anything to do with that Tristam primal Leviathan, would it? No. I assure you, there's no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters of war, the Ryu is a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the Alpha Castle. Is that right? Still, here in Limsa we got the Navigator. That's all the protection we need on the high seas. Ah, yes, I understand the people of your nation took to Lim Lane to favor them with safe voyages. Realize that many disasters of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case, placing your faith in the Ryu could provide you with the added assurance. I suppose it don't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were. Fine, I'll go and see what this is all about. Okay, onward! Yes, how can I assist you in your curiously dressed chocobo chick? If I may shed some light on the mystery of our mascot, little Reinetier's here is named for the Ryu dragons of the Far East. Oh, I thought dragons are supposed to be fearsome. This little fellow looks anything but. Our costume companion notwithstanding that Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast, yet by the same token they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we will be glad to tell you more at the F Castle. A being that regards with both fear and fondness, intriguing. Perhaps I will pay a quick visit to the Off Castle before returning to work. It's actually nice to see people running around in Primal though. By the gods, I had just resolved to solve my soul with the sight of adorable creatures this year, and what should I have here but the most charming of chocobo chicks? What's your name, little one? And what is the winsome outfit you are wearing? You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow is Reinetier's, as he is dressed as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East. By thus attiring Reinetier's favorite beast of burden, we hope to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well now, this is adorable form should harbor such splendid symbolism. I never heard of this Ryu before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek us out at Castle anon. There we will be glad to answer all your questions. Excellent, we shall head there at once. Alrighty. Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people, so let's head back to the off-castle. And just, because I know this is a thing now. Before, I swear it wasn't, but I don't know. I just figured they'd disappear if you teleport. Well, I mean, if you teleport anywhere else, but I mean, I wonder if most people are just waiting until like midnight to do it. So, our Bayou makes her triumphant return. You have done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many. You are too kind, Mizuku. None of this would have been possible without the adventurer and Reinetier's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to meet you, so I brought him. So, you're the kindly folks who helped my sibling. I haven't the words to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you have done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again. Pray do not mention it, sir. We too owe Sibley much and more. How fares the preparations for your journey, if I may ask? Very well, thank you, and with Sibley praying to the legendary Shinryu for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt that all will be well. I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we will gladly do it. Indeed, while sharing the blessing of the divine use is a finding, naught is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our lands. For all the help you have afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward, yet I do not know what might be suitable. Holy heck, what the heck? Oh, seems... Quick! Suki, are you saying you wish to accompany our adventurer friend? I believe the little one wishes to be your charm against, cumulus waters, and he would be hard-pressed. Oh my god, he'll be so helpful during Dawn Trail! He would be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryoji to aid us in our work, so if you wish it, Suki is yours. I will take him. I will claim all the minions. They shall all be mine. Suki, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine aura keep our friends safe. And may you and yours enjoy the rest of Heavensturn season, my friend. Know that wherever the Ryu roars, good fortune shall be upon you. Bum, ba, ba, bum, 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 ba, dum. Oh, now it's working. Oh, it's just pausing sometimes. Maybe I'll keep it this way. It's just acting up somewhat. It's actually only been 20 minutes. So it seems to be better now. I don't know. It's probably just because I haven't actually recorded or done anything. And OBS does tend to act up when you haven't done anything in a while. Should you wish to draw... Q-Theme. Yes! We get to do it again! Woohoo! Furthermore, 12 extra fortunes have been divined this year. Keep a watchful eye on the adventures section of your... and discover what new journeys might lie in wait of you. Huh. Okay, guys. Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's open this little guy, add him to our menu. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Is he? Where is he? Where is he? Na 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 na. Oh, here he is. Alright, let's do it. I love that they added this. This is so nice. I love it. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omakuji traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Abso-freaking-lutely. You may draw as many as you like, but no, you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. I'm fine. 100 gil is nothing. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. I'm only doing one. Because to do it legitimately, you only do one. That's like breaking 100 fortune cookies and then hoping for a different fortune. It don't work that way. Oh my god, it took a while to load. Great fortune! Holy yes! Last year it was like standard fortune. Thou shalt experience extraordinary fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Travel to lands held dear in thy heart. Relationships. Cast thy gaze upon bonds eternal, for therein lies great blessings. Prosperity. Cast aside thy greed, and thou shalt reap the soils of numbers great. Conflict. Great opportunities for growth lie in the fields yet unexplored. Favor. Be inquisitive on to the wanderer, and thou shalt find much joy in thy journeys. Okay, that's interesting. Great. Yeah, there's no more. I get it. Okay. We're good. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. I mean, honestly, the last fortune was pretty spot on. Except it's kind of been really bleh. This last part. This last part of the year has been absolutely horrible. Alright. So I think... Hold on. I keep bumping the mic and I'm sorry. I think we'll call it here.